vein of the Jeff Bridges movie, Tucker, A Man in His Dream. I imagined this story of somebody working for Incom that builds the X-Wings, and perhaps there's some motivation there. Maybe his father served in the Republic in some way, shape, or form, and he wanted to create something that could be more useful and productive as it relates to a fighter because of the fact that whatever his father was flying wasn't up to par. This is something in my head, and just an individual story of somebody tinkering and actually making and designing and building the first X-Wing only to have it seen used in battle for the first time. I thought that would be a very interesting movie, of a spin-off movie. And if it gets made now and Disney steals my idea, I can sue them for billions of dollars, right? Now that I've given, the story of the birth of the X-Wing fighter, I think that'd be really cool. So, you know what? I'm going to wrap it up there. A little shorter than normal, so my apologies for that. I was sitting down to go play Battlefront and hopped online and started looking at some of the websites, the Star Wars websites, and, you know what, I'm going to go talk Star Wars for a half hour, because I didn't do the podcast this week, and I felt bad for doing that. So I know it was a little shorter, maybe not as good as the other podcasts, but you know what? I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed recording it. I really want to go back, and I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to wrap up a little bit early so I can go finish watching the second half of Star Wars The Force Awakens, because it's just that rewatchable. So thanks for listening. I do appreciate it. I'll be back next week with another podcast, something a little bit fuller than this week. Maybe we'll have some more news to share. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have that Rogue One trailer to run through. So until next week, as always, you can drop me an email at talkshownerd@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter, Jon Justice. Subscribe to the iTunes feed to get all my podcasts. And so until we talk next week for episode number 59 of the My Nerd World Star Wars podcast, may the Force be with you always.